Do you know in 2000, Saddam Hussein, he announced to the world that Iraq will not sell oil in US dollars. In 2003, Saddam was lynched. Iraq was invaded. Iraq's oil, it switched back to dollars. In 2009, Gaddafi, he also proposed something very similar. He proposed gold dinar for oil trade. 2 years later, NATO bombed Libya. Hillary Clinton's own leaked emails confirmed why NATO invaded Libya. Today in 2026, we have Venezuela. It has 303 billion barrels of proven oil reserves. It is more than Saudi Arabia's. This is the largest reserve on earth. This is 20% of the entire world's oil. Not just that, Venezuela was actively selling that oil in yuan, not dollars. In fact, Maduro, he announced to the world that he would free itself from the dollar. Please understand, the entire American financial system, it's built on one thing, petrodollar. Every country on earth needs dollars to buy oil. This lets America print unlimited money while other countries work for it. But today, this petrodollar dominance, it is crumbling. Russia is selling its oil in yuan, in rubles. Saudi Arabia is openly discussing yuan settlements. Iran has been trading in non-dollar currencies for years. China today is building its own SWIFT. More than 5,000 banks in 180 countries. What we are seeing today are the last vestiges of America, anxiously clinging onto the past. China will not fight US or Venezuela. China will play a long-term game. In fact, it has already been playing a long-term game with AI, with semiconductors, to one belt, one road. Sane economies, they cling on to strategic autonomy. Why? Because it is impossible to get it once you lose it. It is a shame that India has already handed over its autonomy to the US. It does not matter how much Jai Shankarji talks about Soros. The reality is that his own son, he thrives on US education, US employment, US money. He's in fact heading ORF in DC. It does not matter how much Piyush Goyalji talks about India first. Because for his own son, Dhruv Goyal, India is second. He runs a hedge fund in New York. He did his MBA from Boston. For decades, India followed strategic autonomy in our foreign policy. But in past 10 years, we have shamelessly given it all away. We signed Comcasa, we signed Lemoa, and through that, we effectively gave US access to India's military infrastructure. That's the reason Modi ji cannot say a word. Does not matter how much hatred Americans spread about India, he cannot say a word. We made Quad central to our foreign policy. We slowly drifted away from NAM. We backed out of RCEP trade deal. We isolated ourselves from the Asian economies. We voted with the US at the UN. We broke India's long-term tradition of neutrality on global conflicts. In return, what did we get? 50% tariffs on Indian goods. Pakistan, the same country that gave world Osama bin Laden, gets 19% tariff. China, who trades more oil with Russia than India, pays 30%. Even Turkey, a NATO headache, gets 15%. And us, 50%. Highest in the world. Because US also knows we cannot do a damn thing. Because our Pradhan Sevak's chest, it is not 56 inches, it is 56 millimeter. US-India trade deal will prove the same. That's the reason why we need good people in important positions. Air in Delhi, water in Indore, sky through Indigo, falling Indian rupee, it is not masterstroke. It reflects corruption. It reflects blind obedience to one rule, one leader, one party that perpetrates the ideology of one language, one religion, one election, but zero press conferences.